Hey everyone, thank you so much for signing on this week with POAC's online recreational events. My name is Brittany. Hope everyone is doing great. It is a beautiful day outside. If you can take whatever you have, whatever mobile device that you're watching this on, go outside and do yoga in a safe space. We always have yoga with our lovely Jennifer from Jenny Zen Yoga every single Tuesday. So let's get this party started. Oh, before I go, you guys, I'm going to have you linger on a little bit more. If you missed any of the weeks for our yoga, go to our Facebook page under videos or our YouTube channel at POAC Autism Services and make sure you hit the subscribe button. All right, let's get this going with the amazing Jennifer.
Hi, everybody. And I just realized Brittany and I were twinning today. So hopefully you have your POAC shirts. If not, go online to POAC and check out their shirts. They have some new ones in there. So happy to see my friends. Some of my friends are already signing online. So let's take a moment and think about, again, why we do yoga. I mean, I love to see everybody. I love that you're watching me, and I love that we're moving. But remember that the main focus of yoga, yes, we're moving our bodies. Yes, we're stretching. Yes, we're relaxing. But we're also able to focus on our breath, feeling that breath come into our body and out of our body. And when we're doing that, when we're feeling our breath come in and out, especially through our nose, that's helping our brains to settle down and helping us to calm down. So again, let's get ourselves in a comfortable seat. Remember, you can be crisscross. You can have your legs out. And I'm going to just adjust that a tiny little bit and feel that spine grow tall. Hands are on your laps, palms down, palms up, thumb and first finger touching, backs of your hands. And feel those shoulders come down, your spine comes tall, top of your head grow really tall toward the ceiling. And feel your breath come in your nose and out of your nose. Let's try to keep our mouths closed a little bit because all that air is in and out of our nose. Come in our nose and out of our nose. One more big breath in and out. So over the past couple of weeks, we've been focusing on a really great book, Commotion in the Ocean by Gilles André. And we've been doing some new poses that are based on the fish in the book. So we've done crab, we've done dolphin, we've done angelfish, and this week we have a new surprise one coming up, and I'll tell you in a little bit. But since we're talking about fish, we're talking about the ocean, let's come back to our breath, and let's start with our ocean breath. So again, feeling really tall, hands down, big breath in through your nose. And then feel that air come out of your mouth. You're going to hear it, but don't open your mouth. So big inhale and out of your mouth. Did you notice my mouth stayed closed? Big inhale and exhale, closed mouth. Let's try it again. And some people like to think about it as ocean breath. You hear the waves coming in and out. So that inhale and that exhale. And some people like to call it Darth Vader breathing. So that's how I like to think of it too. So let's do a few more rounds of that. You know what to do now. Back's really tall. I'm already picturing myself at the beach. Feeling the wind on my face. You can keep your eyes open or closed. Let's do two more. And last one. And I'm just going to switch the cross of my legs. The other breath we've been working on is the puffer fish breath. So we're going to inhale through our nose, and this time you can open your mouth a little bit. We're going to push our cheeks out. So big inhale and exhale, puffer fish. Big inhale, puffer fish. Maybe you're doing raspberries too with your lips. That's fine. Big inhale. I feel really relaxed with these. Big inhale. One last puff for fish. Good job. Coming into our flexibilities. Big inhale, arms up. Exhale, wrist circles coming down. Arms sweep up. Inhale, exhale. Coming down. Big inhale, coming up. Exhale, twisting to one side. Big inhale coming up. Exhale, twist to the other side. That feels really good. Big inhale up. Exhale, taking one more twist. Big inhale up. And another twist. Let's hug our knees into our chests. We're going to stretch both feet out. So our toes are flexed, our hands are flexed. Big inhale, fingers and toes up. Exhale, fingers and toes down. Inhale, exhale. One last time. Inhale, exhale. Let's do some wrist and ankle circles. Go in one direction. Freeze. Other direction. Freeze. And for our seated twist, we're going to twist our legs. And we've been working on this. So remember, we have two variations for our twisted legs. We could keep one leg out straight, twist the other one on top, and keep both feet flexed. And we don't want to sit down. We want to grow really tall. So you can have one leg out straight on the bottom, or you can have one leg on top of the other. We're trying to get those knees in line. You might have to bring your heels back a little bit towards your bottom. And then again, we don't want to round our back. We want to grow really tall. So you're going to feel a big stretch on the outside of that top leg. Whether that bottom leg is in or out, the stretch is really happening all through our hip and the outside of that thigh. So again, let's take a big inhale up, twist to one side. Inhale up, exhale, twist to the other side. Big inhale up. We're going to bring our hands down in front of us, rest them on the floor, let those shoulders drop, let your head drop for a Bobeck. You're going to feel a big stretch along your back. Slowly roll up, head comes up last. Stretch both legs out for a moment, and we're going to cross the other leg on top. So whichever leg didn't come on top comes on top now. Bottom leg could be out straight. Spine grows really tall. If you want to swing that bottom leg around, you can do that also. Make any adjustments. Again, sometimes some people, like if you have a pillow nearby, like to put that pillow under, and that helps to support your leg too. And again, we're going to feel that big stretch on the outside from the hip all the way down for the leg that's really the leg that's on top. So again, spine grows tall, big inhale, twist to one side, exhale. Inhale, coming back up to the center. Exhale, twist to the other side. Inhale, back up to center. Exhale, drop those hands down. Let that head drop down. And on your next inhale, slowly roll up. Head's coming up last, bringing those legs back out for a moment. And then come to any comfortable seat or leave them out. So continuing with our flexibilities, hands are where they're comfortable. Spine is nice and tall. Big inhale through the nose. Exhale, chin to chest. Inhale. Exhale, chin to ceiling. Shoulders are coming down. You feel a big stretch in the front of your neck. Inhale back to center. Look to one side. Inhale back to center. Look to the other side. Inhale back to center. Exhale, ear to shoulder. It doesn't matter which side. Inhale back to center, ear to the other side. Coming back up to center. Big smiles. Show all your teeth. And now fish face. Big smiles. Fish face. Smile. Fishy face. Sitting straight back up. Take a big inhale. Exhale. Come forward. We're coming into our torso roll. So we're coming over to one side. We're inhaling as we come back. You can make a big circle. Exhale as you come forward. Inhaling. Exhaling. One more. Inhale. Exhale. When you get all the way forward, freeze. We have to switch directions. Inhale as you go back. Exhale as you come forward. Big inhale. Exhale. Inhale. And exhale. We're going to freeze here. Lower, head down again. Stay here for a moment. And slowly roll up. Head's coming up last. Taking one arm, bringing it around, trying to touch the opposite shoulder, and then touching the back of your arm, almost like you're giving yourself a hug. Inhale. Bring that other arm around, touch the opposite shoulder, and hold the back of that arm. It's nice to give yourself a little hug. Tell yourself that you love yourself. Big inhale out, palms down, small arm circles coming forward. Freeze. Small arm circles coming back. Freeze. Lower your arms down. Small arm circles coming forward. Freeze. And small arm circles coming back. Freeze. Let's bring our fingertips up to our shoulders. Elbows are out to the sides. And we're doing some shoulder circles coming forward, bringing that elbow forward and one back. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Freeze. Now bringing them backwards. Inhale. Pay attention to your shoulder. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. One more set. And freeze. Just bring it down. Shake your hands. Shake your arms. Make it all jiggle. Shake as hard as you can. And freeze. And now we're going to stand up. You're going to see me come a little bit away. And we'll take some more twists. And we've talked about twists are really good for our bellies. And just it helps our backs. It helps us to loosening up. So first twist, we have our feet. They're parallel to each other. Can't really see my feet, but we want them not touching each other. Facing the same direction. Now you can't see my face. Oh my goodness. So many places to go to. We're going to bend our knees, almost like we're sitting in a chair. We're trying to keep those knees open. So we don't want our knees together. We want our knees to be open over our toes. Back is straight. Hands are at our heart center. Big inhale. Turn to one side. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Come back to center. Big inhale. Exhale. Come to the other side. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Come back to the center. Let's sit here for a moment. Feel your breath. So we're in our chair pose now. Straighten our legs up. Let's shake our legs out. Shake our arms out. And now we're going to come into a standing twist. So we're standing really tall. Arms are out. And just gently twist from side to side. Feel your arms in the air. Almost like they're swishing. Swish, swish. Playing with the water. Maybe your fingertips are on the surface of water. Swish, Swish. Bring your arms up a little bit higher. Swish. Swish. One more. Other side. Back forward and freeze. Now stay standing. We're coming into our new move this week. This week's move is the jellyfish. So the jellyfish loves to jiggle, which other fish think is quite dumb, but silly. We'll say silly. She knows that it's not at all useful, but jiggling's lots of good fun. So let's come back to standing. Again, we're going to have our feet, so they're both pointing forward, belly's in, arms around our sides. We're going to actually bring our hands up to our hips. Feel where your hips are. So it's not here, that's your waist. You might feel some bones here. Take a big inhale. And on your exhale, you're going to hinge forward. So my back is nice and flat. Okay. My legs are straight. I can have a little bend in my knee. My head and my arms are down. Coming into our jellyfish. Wiggle those hands around. Wiggle like a jellyfish, all those tentacles. And freeze. And wiggle around again. Feel those arms moving. And freeze. Bring your hands back up to your hips. Head is still down. We're going to roll up slowly. And our head's coming up last. Carefully inhale your hands overhead. Twist to one side. Inhale back up to center. Twist to the other side. Inhale back up to center. Arms are coming down, wrist circles. Let's come back down onto the floor. Coming into our boat pose. So remember with boat pose, we had 3 choices. We're sitting on our bottoms, our feet are on the floor, and we can lean back, looking forward. Feet stay on the floor, you feel it in your belly. Second boat pose, feet can come up, looking forward. And then when you feel nice and steady, lift your legs. So remember we talked about we're not balancing on our bellies, we're balancing on that sacrum. So it's not our bellies, our bottom. Oh my goodness. So anyway, that area right above our bottom, that's kind of where we're balancing, and not that low back. So feet are on the floor, hands are out, everyone's looking forward. Decide, boat pose 1, boat pose 2, boat pose 3. Try all of them if you want to. If you don't like one, do a different one. I'm going to start. Everyone start with their boat pose. I'm in boat pose 1. I'm going to boat pose 2. Keep breathing. I'm going to try boat pose 3. I don't really like it right now. Come back to boat pose 2. Feet are on the floor, boat pose 1. Sit up really tall, hug your knees in. Let's do that again. And if you know that you like a certain boat pose, you can stay in it. That's up to you. But if not, try the bow lap. Feet are on the floor, face forward, leaning back on that sacrum. Oops, sorry. Boat pose 1. Big breath. Boat pose 2. Boat pose 3. You can do this. Boat pose 2. Boat pose 1. Sit up really tall. Great job. Great job, everybody. Coming into our crab. So remember, crab is that reverse tabletop. So we want our feet on the floor. We're going to bring our hands behind us. And our fingertips are going to point toward our bottom. Let's push into our hands and our feet. And that's our crab pose. Lower down for a minute. Hug your knees if you'd like, because it takes a lot of work in the shoulders. This time when we go into crab pose, if you'd like to try to walk from side to side, see if you'd like that. Fingers are behind you. Fingers point towards your bottom. Push into your feet and hands. And if you want to walk sideways. My crab is having a rough day, but it's okay. And coming back down. Hug those knees in. Good. So we're coming now into our dolphin pose. And our dolphin pose, we had a lot of different choices also. So remember for dolphin that we start in our tabletop pose. Hands and knees. Hips are right over the knees are a little bit apart. Fingers are spread wide open on the floor. Feeling your belly pull up. If you want, you could stay on your knees, bring your hands and forearms down, and rest in dolphin this way. You can even lower a little bit, almost like puppy dog. So that's dolphin. Or you can, from here, curl your toes under, lift your bottom up, head down. There's dolphin. Or for those of us, if you've been doing this dolphin for a while, tabletop, down dog, curl your toes under, lift your bottom, and then come down on your forearms. So however you'd like to get into your dolphin, whatever stage of your dolphin that you'd like. So if you want to stay hands and knees and come down, come up, or start from down dog. Okay, so if you're in down dog, then you bring your forearms down. Okay, so let's sit back on our heels for a minute. Let's come into our ocean breath for a minute. Big inhale through our nose. Exhale through that closed mouth. Hear the ocean. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Everybody come into tabletop. Think about how are you going to get into your dolphin? Are you staying on your knees? Or are you going to come up to down dog? And then if your forearms are not already down, bring them down, head down. Let's stay here for 3 big breaths in our nose. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. One more. Exhale. If you are not on your knees, let's lower our knees. Push into our hands coming into tabletop. And then we're going to stretch out on our bellies. I'm just going to come up so I can talk to you. So, and you can rest up too. Coming into our angel fish pose. So angel fish, we talked about last week, bringing our heels up to our bottom. We are reaching back and we're lifting our chest, trying to touch those feet. We might not be able to, and that's okay. And coming down, let's rest our forehead for a minute. Let's do one side at a time this time. So one leg, opposite arm out, push into that hand, reaching back. You might be able to grab your foot, but please look forward. Don't like twist to the side. Look forward. Stretch all the way out. Other foot, kick it in, reach back, lift up the chest, and forward. Big inhale and exhale. Both feet up. We're doing angel fish one more time. Feet up, arms back, lift. 2 big breaths. Good job. Hands down, rest. Let's push back into tabletop. Let's spread our knees really wide. Big toes come together. Sit back in child's pose. One hand on top of the other. And take 3 big ocean breaths here. Big inhale and exhale. Big inhale and exhale. Last one. Release those hands. Push yourself back up. Coming to sit on our bottom again. Feet out. Back is straight. Coming into our caterpillar pose. Belly's in. Hands are at our side. Shoulders are down. Take a deep inhale. On your exhale, hinging forward. We're not dropping our head yet, but we should be able to look at our toes. Keep on breathing. Big inhale Exhale. Feel that head dropping down a little bit. You don't have to touch your knees. You don't have to touch your toes. Just feel that breath. When we pay attention to our breath, our mind settles down. Big inhale, rolling up, head's coming up last. Let's crisscross our legs again, or keep your legs out if you're comfortable. Starting to settle down. Let's inhale and exhale our hands to our heart center. Let's twist in one direction. Either way is fine. Trying to keep those hands at the center. Exhale back to the center. Other side. Exhale back to the center. Feet are on the floor. Lower yourself down past boat pose. Hug your knees into your chest. I'm just having camera difficulty all day today. And it's my fault. It's all good. We're going to bring our knees to one side. Shoulders are both on the floor, looking at the ceiling. Hands are on your belly. Big inhale through your nose and exhale. Big inhale and exhale. Hug those knees back in. Bring them to the other side. Shoulders still stay on the floor, looking at the ceiling. Big inhale and exhale. Inhale, exhale. Staying on your back if you like. We're going to stretch out completely on our backs. Arms are at our sides, feet are apart. Stretch your arms overhead for a moment. Bring your arms down. We're going into that wave breath. So remember, looking at the ceiling, inhale. Let's bring our arms up overhead. Exhale, bring your arms down, back down to the floor. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, arms down. So your whole body is laying on the floor. We're inhaling and exhaling. Inhale, arms go up. Exhale, arms go down. Inhale, arms go up. Exhale, arms go down. And as we settle into our final quiet time, we're now in summer. It is officially summer. So we're going to, instead of saying I'm getting ready for summer, maybe what we think about as we settle down is just I'm ready for summer. I think everybody's ready for summer and being outside. So settle down, shake everything out if you need to one more time. And either you can listen to my voice, talk about a day at the beach, or just think about your breathing. A day at the beach. Imagine you are walking on the beach. Feel the sand between your toes. Even if you don't like it, but think, is it wet or is it dry? When you find your perfect spot, spread out your towel and lie down in the sand. Feel the warm sun on your skin and a cool, refreshing breeze. Listen to the waves crashing on the shore. You hear other children playing. You hear the seagulls singing and people laughing. Listen to the sound of the waves. Now put your hand on your belly if you'd like to. Feel it rise up when you take in a breath and feel it fall down when you let out a breath. Up and down. Up and down. In and out, just like the waves of the ocean. Enjoy lying here, feeling your body relaxed at the beach. And we're going to really get settled in for our final quiet time, and you guys can do this. You can be silent and try to be as still as possible for a few minutes. So when you breathe in, maybe you'll think I am. And when you breathe out, think I'm ready for summer. Breathe in, I am. Breathe out, ready for summer. Breathe in, breathe out. Breathe in, breathe out. You know what to do. I'm going to go quiet for a minute and you just pay attention to your breathing. Okay? I'm going to count down from 3 and we're going to go quiet. 3, 2, 1. Come back to my ocean breath. Last one. Big sigh out of your mouth. Big stretch overhead. Hug your knees into your chest. Come up to your sitting position. Before we finish, and you can keep your eyes closed, but before we finish with our final saying and our final breath, remember, get your POAC team organized for July 19th. Just go online to poacwalk.org, get it all set up. There's going to be some really interesting announcements coming. Pay attention to them through your Facebook. Make sure you're practicing your yoga. You'll find us on the POAC Facebook page if you'd like to do the yoga again. And I'll see you here next Tuesday, same POAC time, same POAC channel. So let's inhale and exhale our hands to our heart center. Big inhale through your nose. Exhale, and we'll say namaste. Have a great week, everybody. Thank you.